All right. Since this is sort of new to you in terms of this kind of thing, these young people are not your typical young people, and if you can imagine, they're serious entrepreneur and business people. Yeah. And they work with hundreds and thousands of young people in the Southern California area, and now even more international. And it's been doing so at least for 10 years, ever since I've known him. And they put their money where their mouth is at. And that's why I'm really proud of both of you in terms of that. And that's why I wanted to have the people hear this diverse conversation, because they need to see organically that there are people in this area wanting to make a difference and willing to put out the effort and are successful. Trust is not an easy thing to build on. But to say what you just said about building trust in such a way, and it's in your system, to have the system in place so trust can be established, verified, and checked, to make sure that the quality checks that is built into your system is quite impressive, and young people can use that and then trust the integrity of what we're talking about, and it's important. Ramon, as a publication person, how is it that you see trust being built in the publication aspect of your aspect of what you do? How do you factor that in?
Well, let's put it into perspective. As a publication, it's the idea is to inform. You know, the idea is to share.
Right.
You know, and the purpose is to, let's say, inform about that trust. You know, like I said, it's all about building that culture.
Right.
So, working together as a close unit, it really brings that opportunity for trust.
Okay.
You know, because it allows, let's say, parents, educators, different, you know, people from the community. You know, it allows people to come together, like we were stating before.
Now, is there a size limit in terms of how many people can engage with the publication? You is there a bottleneck or restriction? You have anything that say that you can't handle more than X number of contributors or anything like that?
Right now, everything, like I said, is scalable.
Okay.
And as far as limitations, there is no limitations.
Okay.
You know, it's all about reaching out to the students, you know, because that's really where our effort comes from our volunteers and their efforts.
Okay.
So the more volunteers that they are, you know, the more the capacity we're able to reach.
Now you said, how would they get in contact with you?
Well, right now we have a website.
Okay.
Which is STUDENTdirect.Publications.info.
Okay.
Or a more direct way is our email, which is publications@studentdirect.me.
Okay, very good. Now, is the foundation, would you prefer them to get in contact with the publication or the foundation directly?
Well, if it's publications, then publications.